Hello everyone, welcome to Intuitive Healing. This is Suparna.bakaya, and today we are going to do a card reading for the zodiac of Aquarius for the month of February. So hold the intention, Aquarians, whatever you want to know for the month of February, whatever goals, aspirations you have, whatever you want to come true. It happens to be a birthday month as well. So hold that thought and intention in your mind, whether it's career, relationships, job, success, whatever it is, just hold that thought and the guidance will come out for you. Now, before we move forward, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Means a lot. Plus, each of us happens to have a zodiac. So share the video and spread the love. All right, let's begin. Messages for the sun sign of Aquarius for February. Okay. I'm going to draw out 4 cards, one for each week. Messages for the zodiac of Aquarius for February. All right. Messages for the zodiac of. Suddenly feel a lot of fatigue. So probably if that's what you're feeling at the moment, it's possible. Just picking up on a lot of fatigue. Aquarius, you are also a air sign, so there's tendency to think a lot, which can also cause a lot of fatigue at times. It doesn't always have to be just a lot of physical work. That could be the reason, but as I mention it, it seems to be clearing up as well, so probably releasing whatever bothers you. Okay, it's one last card. Messages for Aquarius for the month of February. All right, that came out flying. So I'm going to pick up 2. Came out 2 cards here, so I'm going to use both. That just makes room for all of them. And let's see what the extra message is about. All right, let's begin. So for the first week of February, well, whatever you're going through, some karma associated with it, associated, your DNA is responsible. Each of us has a system. Some of us are more susceptible to flu, sometimes to stomach bugs, sometimes else, we have sinusitis issues. So DNA, whatever you've inherited, from the parents, is of course one big reason for what you're feeling and thinking. Also, karma is involved over here. So if, like I said, fatigue is there, if you've been thinking too much, if you're going through something, figure out what karma is there, because something from the past or karma is not letting you, is affecting what you're feeling right now. Okay, and you need a way to cut off the cords from the past, and you need to ensure that the past baggage doesn't come on to the present. So somewhere there is a shadow of the past karma. It doesn't have to be yours, although I have a feeling that it is a lot to do with your own life, but it could also equally, if not more, could be your parents or ancestors. Something moving down in your DNA, one generation to another, leading to whatever problems you may be experiencing or have always experienced. For example, some people, we have issues. Some people struggle with jobs, some with relationships, some with money. So whatever your some issue is, has to do to a large extent with the karma from the past. Could be yours, could be something that's just been passing on from generations. And however, since you're meant to watch this video, if you're watching it, the message was meant to get across to you. If it's come to a point where you've been guided by the universe to know that this is the cause, then the guidance is that it will probably get resolved as well. So reach out. Alternative healing is one very big way in which you can reach out and see as to how you want to resolve the effects of karma, because you don't want to carry it forever with you. You want to resolve as much as you can of this life and the previous lifetime, so that you have a peaceful future ahead. All right. Once you acknowledge that, there's immediately you find harmony. So your body could be at work as well, and like I said, you could be susceptible to certain illnesses more than others, so don't give that too much thought. But if this rings a bell with you, at the same time the message is that it could be part of your genetics through karma as well, so that needs to get resolved. And the moment you acknowledge that and find a way to do that, you'll find harmony and peace. Okay, and it's happening so quickly that it's very possible that you already realized it. Well, of course, there's just a day depending on where you are, just a few hours, before February technically begins. So you're already feeling this way. You had an inclination that you need to resolve the karma, need to clear away certain baggages. And once you do that, actually do that, if you feel it's something from your lifetime, something to do with you, write your thoughts on a piece of paper, burn them, release whatever you need to release, some old people, some old thoughts, old relationships, old jobs. Release, release, release. If you feel it's going beyond what you know in your personal life, in your this lifetime, then trust that instinct. Then yes, that's karma coming to you from uh, your previous lifetimes or through other people in your life, and you can resolve that as well. But when you resolve this karma is when you find happiness. And it's not going to take too long. The acknowledgement is most important. The work can keep going on, but as soon as you acknowledge it, there's a sudden change in music and harmony. All right, very beautiful card again. So it seems to be a very emotional month for you, Aquarians. But the second week itself, you start feeling a lot better, and you have to go with the flow of life. There, you might at times struggle when things, we all do, when things are not going according to plan. There might be delays, or it might go too quick, or a certain day doesn't go as planned, and it can be very, very frustrating, right? And you're an air sign, so you tend to overthink as well. But here, the guidance is, look at the waves here. Now, it's a beautiful sunny day. It's a beautiful sunset. Uh, but the waves are heavy. So there is turbulence in your life. There is emotional fluctuation. You can tend to feel very overwhelmed with it. But the idea is to go with the flow of these waves and not fight it, which means pick and choose your battles. Once again, pick and choose your battles. If there is a battle that you know you cannot win, do not engage in it. There is no need to engage in it. We don't always need to win all battles. And we also don't need to win all the battles we ourselves want to engage in with. We don't. We don't need to. You need to let go of whatever it is that's bothering you and go with the flow of life wherever it takes you. Don't swim upstream, and don't try to. You will just increase your feeling of exhaustion, which is what I was feeling when I was doing the card reading. So don't increase that feeling. Go with the flow of things and you'll feel much lighter. Much lighter. Understand that things that you cannot change are because of karma and the past. You're not meant to change everything, and certain DNAs, you know, can't just take it out. You can deal with them to a certain extent. So karma you can deal with, the DNA, strand, to some extent you can, because even if you have a DNA within you, they have molecules associated with them. And if the molecule gets triggered, then sometimes the DNA is active. Otherwise, it can keep lying dormant without showing itself, right? So go with the flow of life. Do not struggle and do not try to swim upstream. Sometimes we are encouraged to do it. This is not the time. Go with the flow. What's happening, let it happen. Do not fight, unnecessarily. Pick and choose your battles. Once you do that, you're actually being encouraged over here to definitely seek some sort of healing. And the guidance is to focus not on other people, but inwards and within, right? So don't fight outside with other people. Focus on, within. Focus on prayer work. There's a lot of energy surrounding you right now. Tap into that energy, create an altar if you can. If you already have one, use that altar frequently. You could have anything that you cherish, you love, you respect on that altar. Crystals, feathers, whatever objects of that you really value, worship. You could have a deity figure over there. So just have that and pray for what you want. Do the release work there. Do not engage outside unnecessarily. There is harmony, and you have to try and maintain that harmony as much as you can in your present life right now. Do not try and upset the harmony. Okay, if you want to find answers, do that through healing work. Do that through self-respect, reflection, but not by engaging unnecessarily in conflict. All right, now dragonfly associated with wish, growth, okay, new life, emerging prospects, prosperity, growth, abundance, something new beginning, wishes coming true. So overall, this is a very, very happy period for you. The start is a bit, I wouldn't say rough. The start is insightful, deep. Should you choose to look into it, you find even more harmony than you have presently. Towards the end of Feb, you're going to really, really enjoy where you have come. But I always say that the future cards depend upon the ones that have gone before. So you need to take out the time to do research on this, okay? Engage in self-reflection. Find paths of alternative healing. Do not fight. Do not go upstream. Pray for whatever is bothering you and you're struggling for or against, and you'll find the joy that you need to. All right. So, a wonderful month for you. Of course, few it's challenges right in the very beginning, but otherwise quite smooth, provided you do not go against the flow of life right now. Okay. So, congratulations for the beautiful adventure that you're going to have soon. It could be a project, it could be a new job, could be adoption, childbirth, new relationships, weddings, romance, proposals. So, whatever new, congratulations, because you put in a lot of hard work and that's why it's come to you here. Of course, this is generic reading. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. If you'd like a more personal, in depth reading, the links are there in the description. And yeah, that's the message for you, Aquarians, for the month of February. Lots of love to you wherever you're watching this from. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day or night wherever you are. And I'll see you in a different video later. Bye for now.